1:30 in the morning, and I don't want my head to hit the pillow until I've practiced it. It's time for the modulation staircase to the rescue. Yes. This is one of the reasons that I created the modulation staircase. For times when I just don't have time to practice a lot, I want to get every part of my fingers working. So I just figured I'd turn this on, middle of the night, practice, let you know what I'm doing, and then I will have done it and you will have known what I've done. So I'm starting in the key of E flat. I'm playing 2, 5, 1, down to 6 of this key, 2, notice how I'm working all my fingers, 5, 1, and now I get to practice inversions, and now I'm modulating to the next key in the circle of fifths, and I'm practicing this too. Now I'm doing 2 and 5 and 1. This is B flat now, and 6, 2. Oh, you know what I need to do? I need to put this up here so you can see what I'm doing. I have a little, wait a second, one moment, please, my friends. All right, QR code, just one second. I told you it was really late, right? QR code, here we go, modulation staircase. This is what I'm doing. All right, I'm using this because I want to get some practice done. All right, so I got myself to the key of B flat. Now I'm doing 2 and 5 and 1. I'm practicing arpeggios with all my fingers. So this is 2. It's actually a 7th chord. These are all 7th chords. And then I get to practice my inversions. And now I'm modulating to the key of F. And I get to play inversions down in the other direction. So I created this so I could work all the food groups of my hands. Not the food groups, whatever it is. It's cross training for my fingers. And now I'm in the key of F, which this is the 2 of the key, the 5, which is C, and then the 1, which is F, and then the 6, which is D minor, 2, which is G minor, 5, which is C, then F. Now I'm getting to do these inversions again and modulating to the key of C, more inversions. Now I'm in C, I'm doing the 2 and 5 and 1 and 6, 2, which is D minor, 7, and G, which is G7, then C. Inversions again, and going to the key of G. Now, I'm not going to go all the way up because I just don't have that much time because it's the middle of the night and I really want to go to bed, but I want to get some practice in. So in this one, I'm going to see if I can get do the kind of the opposite direction, go back down the circle of fifths. So now I'm playing a 2-5-1 in the key of G, D7 and G major 7, E minor 7, A minor 7 and D7 and G. Okay, yeah, now I'm modulating back down to C. I'm just going in the opposite direction on the circle of fifths. Now I'm back in the key of C. 2 of C, which is D minor, 5, which is G7, C major 7, down to A minor 7. The pattern's always the same, using all my fingers. D minor 7 and G7 and C. Now going, modulating down to F. Now, if you've already bought the modulation staircase, we started out with the simple exercises. which just get you around the circle of fifths. And now we've also uploaded the more advanced. So let me just take you in there and let you see what that looks like. Let's see, is this that's the hub? Okay, great. So I'm just going to show you this. I'll show you what I'm doing and where I'm getting it. Resource hub, okay, that should work. So I hope that you are seeing the resource hub. And so what this resource hub does, it shows you how to use the star chart, which helps you, it helps you modulate through the keys. This just describes how it works, but then the star chart is here and you can actually use it. Well, it's explaining itself first. It's showing you how it works and how you go around the keys and how it changes the key signature and the pedal chart or the lever chart. And you can do this on lever or pedal harp. Well, what happened? Oh, okay. Come up. And so, but then once you start, so you just saw me do this. I played an E flat, then I modulated up to B flat. And you can see these are the chords I played. I played C minor, F7, B flat 7, G minor. Then I modulated up again to F major, and I played G minor 7, C7, F, D minor, and that was the key signature. If I was playing a pedal harp, I would have been playing that, but these were the levers that I changed. Then I went to C major, and I went to G major, and then I came back down again. So I think let's see, right now I'm in the key of B flat major. So, and what I'm playing, when we first put the music up, we had just the lever harp basic and the lever harp intermediate. Now we have the lever harp advanced music and the pedal harp advanced music. So if you go to the lever harp advanced music, this is what I'm playing. And it's a project, and we're still working on it, so you can see what the status of the program is, and you get to actually give us feedback on it too, because you're the first readers. And this is the sheet music that I'm playing here. Going up pattern, you've been hearing me play the going up pattern, and then there's a going down pattern that I've been playing as well. So I put the QR code on the page so you can see all of that. Oh, and we do also now have, I wonder if you're seeing it. Oh, I wonder if you're only seeing one page. Well, if you're not seeing it, I'm sorry. Sometimes I can't control. Oh yeah, you didn't get to see that. Let me change how I did this. All right, so let me try that again so you can see what I'm talking about. Chrome tab, window. Let's just do the entire screen. Then we'll see everything. Okay. All right, so hello again. Oh wait, how come we're not seeing me like a gazillion times? Like that. Oh, okay, well, whatever. Here we are. Yeah, that's what I was expecting to see. Okay, all right. So what I was showing you is we now have the lever harp advanced and also the pedal harp advanced music. So the lever harp advanced, I was showing it to you, but you couldn't see it because I didn't set it up right. So here's these are the advanced steps. Here's the sheet music. And so what you're seeing here is the going up pattern, which you heard me play. And then there's a coming down pattern, which I'm about to play, which isn't that much different in this particular music. So there's arpeggios, and then I'll be playing scales in a minute. And then I'm also going to play this cool, and they all go up and down. This is now page 30 here. So there are 3 different patterns. There's the arpeggios, there's the scales, and then there's this classical pattern, which I'll play for you in a minute. But I also want to show you that we now also have the pedal harp version. We have the beginning of the pedal harp version. We have just a tester that will let you test it on the pedal harp. And then we're looking for feedback from the first people who are reading this, and then we'll put up the whole thing. So the pedal harp this was actually the original that I wrote for myself. And then I started simplifying and simplifying. All right, so that's what I'm doing. Just wanted to show you that. Coming back out. All right. Okay, so where was I? I was at B flat. All right, so now I'm going to do 2. Nope. What? An F, key of F. Okay, 2, 5, F, which is 1, down to D minor, which is 6, 2, which is G minor, C, which is the 5, and then F. And now I'm going to modulate back to a more flat key by lowering certain levers. And again, I play inversions. Now I'm in the key of B flat, F, B flat, and G minor, 2, which is C minor, 5, which is F, and then B flat, inversions. Now that B flat becomes a B flat 7, which is the 5 of E flat major in playing inversions. Okay, so now I'm back where I started in E flat. Now what I want to do is go on and go to the scales. So I want to work that part of my hand. Sorry, I just fell asleep. I'm awake again. Okay, so now I'm going to do the scales. But I think I need to start. I don't have enough space, so I'm going to come back down. Right. All right, I didn't quite remember the pattern. Okay, so there's a different pattern for going up and coming down because you're modulating to sharper keys and then to flatter keys. Okay, so here we go. E flat. Relative minor and modulating. And inversions. Again, I created it so I could practice all these things I want to practice. Now I'm in the key of B flat. And I can take the scale all the way up. Goes down to the relative minor. And then it modulates to F. And our inversions down. Then I'm in F. Down the relative minor. And modulating to the key of C. And C coming down. La 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 la. I got a little lost. Let's do that again. I do love to sing along with it. La 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 la. Whoa, whoa, whoa! What was that? Oh my goodness! I think a lever just got mad at me. Okay, well, let's continue. All right. Key of C. La 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 la. Now I'm in the key of G and G. Going down to the relative minor and then modulating to the key of D. Okay, so now we're in the key of D. I'm actually going to go back down. Normally, I would go from E flat all the way up to E, and then I'd come back down. But like I said, it's the middle of the night, so I just want to kind of get my hands warmed up a little bit. So now I'm in the key of D. I'm going to do the going down pattern, which is slightly different. You may not even notice it, but anyway, D. Here's where it changes. I'm going modulating in a flat direction, and now I also put in this nice little different kinds of inversions. And now I'm in the key of G. And modulating, notice that I'm putting the levers down. Takes me to key of C. I'll take this down so you can see my whole hands. I'm sure you wish to see my whole hands. Wait, I do believe I have a comment here. One moment, please, my friends. And the modulation's okay. Should come. We hide it. But just in case anybody should want, here we go. We show the little tiny one up there. And someone has sent me. Oh, I thought someone sent me a message. It was just me sending a message. All right, that's not a problem. Here we are. Okay, so key of C and C again. Modulating down to, this is now it's a C7, which will go to the key of F. Modulating to the key of D flat. And now it's B flat. Modulating to the key of E flat. This is probably a B flat 7 chord. Now I'm back in the key of E flat. So now I've done my arpeggios. So, which is 2, 5, 1, 6, 2, 5, 1. And then I did my scale. I'm not modulating now. I'm just playing the exercises. Then I did the scales. Etc. Now I'm not going to be able to talk when I do this, because what I'm going to be doing now is the sort of classical warm-up. And I created this because I wanted to do a couple things. I wanted to practice the sort of classical, like that kind of technique. And I wanted to practice a bunch of different kinds of lever shifts, lever changes. I wanted to be able to practice, double, an octave one. I wanted to go switch back and forth, all these different ones. So I don't think I'll be able to talk while I say this. And all right, I shall begin. Let's see how I do. So I'm in the key of E flat. You'll see me having all kinds of transitory modulations. I mean, I'll be shifting as I go through it, but then there will become a point where you'll see me kind of, I'll tell you when I've modulated to the new key. So let's see how I do. Let's try that again. Okay. Oh, I just modulated. Now I'm in the key of B flat. Now this is a double. Now I'm pulling 2 down. Now I'm just doing transitory fast ones. And now that was me modulating to the next key, which is F. Using rubato to cover up. Now I'm in the key of C. Now I'm in the key of G. Now, I wish I could tell you what are all the little transitory modulations, and they're actually written on the page, because that was one of the reasons that I wanted to learn how to do this too, was to do those. I'll just do the key of G, and then actually I'll use the key of G to come back down to maybe I'll go all the way up. Okay, let's see what happens. Because I love this one. I love this exercise. It is so tricky. Modulate to the key of D. Now I'm in D. Oh, well, I can't go any further because I would need to raise my A's, and my A's are already raised. So now I'm going to come back down. And you'll notice that the pattern is slightly different. Well, it's a lot different. So let's see. One more time. This actually modulates early in the piece, but you don't really, but then it just kind of hangs around in the old key too, I think. Anyway, here we are in the key of G. And I'm going to lower my Fs already right now. That, in essence, modulates me into the key of C, but not immediately. It's just fun. Like, it's got all this character. So this is a C7 chord leading us to the key of F, and we're doing it in F. Lower my E flats, F sharp, F down, F back up, F down, B up, F up, B up, E up, and now I'm playing an F7, which takes me to the key of a B. Remember, do I want to do up here there? I'll try it up here. B flat. I shouldn't have said that because, okay, G, C, F, and B flat 7, which takes us down to E flat. So the cool thing about this is it starts with, this is the modulation staircase. This is the advanced version, which is kind of where we started. And then the legacy project team that I work with, we made simpler versions and simpler versions so people would have a way to get into these. But these are the real exercises. So it starts off with 2516251. Excuse me, 2516251. 6 2 2 5 1. With all these inversions. That's the arpeggio version, and that you take that all the way up, from E flat to E and back down, and then the scales. And the scales are different. If I because I'm in the middle of the harp and I can't really go all the way up. If I could, kind of can. And then that modulates. So you've got your arpeggios, you've got your scales, and then you've got the thing that I just played. And once I've done that, I feel like, all right, I've warmed up enough. Like, would I like to do it for another, would I like to spend a little more time? Yes, but at least I feel like, okay, I can go to bed. I got my hands working. I worked all of them, and it makes a huge difference. And when I do it in the morning, I can literally feel that I can like type faster. Yes, my friends, you should play the harp because it will make your typing faster. If you were looking for a reason to learn to play the harp, there you go. So anyway, that's one reason to do in the morning. And the reason to do it at night, I don't know why, because then you go to bed and you're like, I did it. All right, well, thank you. I hope that you enjoyed the modulation staircase. I hope you will enjoy playing it. I just want to let you know that these are the first layers of the modulation staircase. As we go further with it, instead of arpeggios like that, it'll be, let's see, it'll be a bossa nova. Then we're in another key, and we modulate it to another key. This is the key of B flat, and we'll play the 2 5 1. And then we modulate, and then we're in the key of F, and so on. That's what we're gonna do with the modulation staircase. First we learn the basics, and then we learn the rhythms, and then we learn the other things like improvising with whatever left-hand patterns. And now I've modulated to C. So now I would be practicing doing this with a I guess a stride bass. But first we learn the basics. We learn arpeggios and scales and classical patterns. So we learn to modulate around the circle of fifths on the harp, which is very different than modulating on any other instrument. Anyway, that's the point. Oh, someone's written me a note. Hello, I'm going to read it. Speedy Gonzalez, this is great to see. Thank you. Thank you, Facebook user. To Life to Music, this is your loyal Nightingale fan. Mwah. Oh. You know what? I will do that. It's the perfect time. It's the perfect time of night. I will do that, and then I'm going to bed. I may not be able to sing it without being scratchy. who will sing for the nightingale when the night is gone, when the daylight comes, who will sing for the nightingale when she sleeps alone in the sun. Many's the time her silken tones soothe my rough and weary bones. Many's the time her lullaby took me to my rest. But who will sing for the nightingale her own sweet song is silent now? Who will sing for the nightingale when she sleeps alone in the sun? When she sleeps alone in the sun. Good night.